Okay, here we go. Another little vignette of Joel Newman's close encounters with greatness. This one I call the Tony Bennett story. So, when I was about 17, 18 or so, I met this young lady who happened to be the daughter of Torrey Zito, Torrey Zito was the arranger and the pianist for Tony Bennett for many years, among other people. He was a writer and a really talented jazz musician. In any case, after going out with this lady this girl for a while, she said, hey, we got invited to, a concert that Tony Bennett's giving right in the Plaza Hotel. And I was like, bet, I'm down, It sounded very she and expensive, and it wasn't just Tony Bennett. It was, I remember Sarah Vaughan sang, a lot of great jazz and singers and stars. And it was, I didn't have to pay a dime, and there was Dom Perignon on the table, and, it was one of those things that was like not in my wheelhouse at all. I wasn't used to such royal sort of treatment. And so my mind was blown just by that, just by actually hearing Tony Bennett sing and Sarah Vaughan and these great people. But then later after the show, she said, let's go meet Tony. So I went backstage with her, and he was there holding court with a whole bunch of people all surrounding him. And he said, hey, I met him, and he was very nice and, affable. And he said, hey, everybody, my sons are in this rock band, and let's go hear them out. Let's go downtown and hear them. They're in this club called Great Gildersleeves. So I was like, oh my gosh, 2 concerts in a row. I couldn't believe it. So Great Gildersleeves, for those that don't know it or remember it, it's since gone, was this huge sort of barn of a concert like club that was a real kind of divey place, but they had a big stage and they had a very good sound system, and a lot of rock bands played there. It also happened to be the home of the New York City chapters of Hell's Angels. So there were always Hell's Angels in there. So it was always kind of risky, what you would encounter in that place. Anyway, we pile into these limos, first time ever in a limo. Get in this limo, and we're going downtown, and he's telling stories, and he was just great. He was really larger than life. I couldn't believe it. Oh, by the way, he sang, and he was sick. He was sick, and he sounded great, and you couldn't hear that he was sick. Anyway, we get it out in front of Great Gildersleeves, all piling out with our tuxes on and all our bling, bling, bling from uptown at the plaza. And we wend our way past the bouncers, because the word got out, oh my God, Tony Bennett is here. So, and it was so amazing. It was so weird, because as soon as we got in there, all the Hells Angels guys just like made a way for him, surrounded him, were bugging him for his autograph and stuff. And of course, so we stayed, and we heard that the 2 sons played. I think one of them ended up managing him later on, but in any case, it was a great night. But once again, I didn't talk to anybody. I didn't capitalize on meeting anybody at the time. Henceforth, I'm left with just this story, which is precious in and of itself, but would have been nice if, hey, we need a guitar player, that would be good, right? Didn't happen. Until the next time.